Wacky Wednesday! Woo! Boom, 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 boom! Welcome to the show, ladies and gentlemen. You're currently streaming live with us in Malaysia South on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. And if you want to join the conversation and interact with us in studio today, you're welcome to do so at the bottom of your screen right there. Or if you want to hashtag it anonymous and just share your comments and thoughts, you can do so by WhatsApping us on our WhatsApp line, which is found at the bottom right of your screen throughout the entire show. And yeah, well, welcome to the show. If you are watching the show for the very first time, I just want to ask you to please like, share and subscribe to this channel if you haven't done it already. Alright, if you have subscribed, it would be nice of you to actually help us grow this channel, as it's a small station but it's full of love. It's the smallest station with the biggest hearts, yeah? Alright, so we'd like you to share this link, share it with all of your friends, as this is a variety show and it is called The Crack of Dawn. Alright, so what's coming up during the morning? Well, let me tell you what your lineup like. I'll say, yeah, you know we always play a prank from Wack and Simpson, and then today is actually quite special and interesting and something that you could learn from, maybe take a life lesson from. Okay, so today is about the ancient scrolls that hide, or should I say that hid, forbidden knowledge from everyone. Alright, and don't forget that we've got music entertainment to keep your vibes up on a wacky Wednesday morning, and not forgetting how we end up the show every single day with our hottest comedian in town, well, from Durban, that is, Auntie Sheila. Alright, let's take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to talk, we're going to join Wack and Simpson. Check it out.
Put a spell on you. Because you're mine. Oh, because you're mine. Because you're mine.
Welcome back, you Crackadonnas. If you are watching the show, you are officially a Crackadonna. Welcome to the show. If you just joined us, hello. Alright. Well, for those of you who don't know me, I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal. You are currently watching the Crackadon show right here, and we're streaming in Malaysia South on Attenville TV. Alright, let's get to it as we open up the show every morning, making you laugh with Wack and Simpson's prank. Yeah, he is coming up next with the senseless survey.
Welcome to the Blue Waters Hotel. Please hold for the operator.
Didn't they change that music?
Thank you for phoning Floaters at your front desk.
I'm Agent 413692. I'm calling you from the Census Bureau. I need to ask you a couple questions for your country. It'll only take about 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Do you find yourself bragging that both your kids are from the same mother?
I don't have kids.
Would you agree boobs are to men what laser pointers are to cats?
I wouldn't agree.
Do you understand how batteries feel, because you are never included in anything either?
No, I don't.
Do you think hell is sitting in front of every person you know while a slideshow of all your deleted selfies plays on a loop?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think hell is having to find the start of sellotape over and over and over?
Yes.
Well, I'm not quite sure on that one.
Not sure. After that one mistake, is your pharmacist now adding by mouth on all your prescription labels? Is it true that boys are made of snips and snails and puppy dogs' tails, while girls are made of sugar and spice and all things nice?
No.
And estrogen and emotions and feelings and tears and baggage and a whole bunch of other issues, like abandonment issues.
Yeah.
Is carpe diem a Latin phrase which means hashtag YOLO?
No. Well, it might have different meanings. depending on how you view it.
Okay, why is it that crabs always look like they're walking themselves out of an awkward situation?
I think that's how they are, like, by nature.
If you were a vegan who ran a marathon and got your dogs from the SPCA, how would you decide which thing to wedge into the conversation first?
Well, it will depend, like, on the situation that I'm facing or whatever, people, that my audience or whoever.
Why do they say tuna fish when you don't say beef mammal or chicken bird?
I've got no clue.
Would you agree winning an argument with a woman is like getting first prize in a Who Wants to Sleep on the Couch contest?
Yes, I agree.
And what if rocks are actually soft but tense up when we touch them?
Is that possible? No, it can't be.
And how does it make you feel that right now on Earth, somewhere, a supermodel has diarrhea?
That's a good one. Yeah, it feels good, bro. Okay. Yeah, I have to go now. Thanks a lot, my bye.
Those were epic. Well done.
Wacken Simpson, everybody, and this show, that guy was a sport. Okay, Wacken Simpson gets me going every single morning. I hope we do the same for you. Stay exactly where you are when we come back. We're going to talk about ancient scrolls that have hidden and forbidden knowledge when we come back.
The ultimate accessory, the latest shiny thing, mesmerized, trying to keep up, but never getting ahead in an endless cycle of spending. In this world of constant upgrades, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, you crack of dawners. All right. If you just joined the show, hello again. And, well, I'm your host, Kimera Heeralal, and you're currently watching the Crack of Dawn show. All right, now, as promised, we said we're going to talk about ancient scrolls that actually have hidden and forbidden, well, knowledge. It would be nice if we all had this wisdom. Otherwise, if we did, the world would be very different right now. Alright, so interact with us in studio today if you want to share your thoughts, maybe your beliefs even. You're welcome to do so, as this is an open platform. You're welcome to share anything that you have in mind. I would love for you to interact with us in studio today as we're talking about hidden and forbidden knowledge. Alright, so I was scrolling around the net and excuse me. I came across Reddit and Quora readers. Right now I noticed a lot of goes on Quora. So I stuck to my Reddit research now. Now, we've got a guy named Jack Thomas who is always online, always sharing his thoughts, and here he is. This is what he has to say about the ancient scrolls that have forbidden knowledge. So Jack Thomas says, no one is actually living a real life. I believe so too. And he says, everyone thinks only about money and entertainment and all things materialistic, which is true. Now he says, what is the secret? Okay, now he says, even if just one human being out of billions focuses on truly knowing about nature, then he or she will be able to actually control everything around them like magic. Well, today I have Aiden Hansen all the way from America helping us out with the show today, and he is showcasing his top 5 ancient scrolls that hide forbidden knowledge. Let's check it out. Now, we've got Aiden Hansen coming in with number 5. He's talking about the Diary of Kimera.
Throughout time, humanity has always had a desire to put pen to paper. We've told countless stories, archived history, taught important lessons, drawn, written, doodled. Whatever the occasion, it can be found on paper. But deep within the dusty annals of history are ancient texts that carry dark secrets written on papyrus known as scrolls. These scrolls, now a product of a bygone era, were used for the same reasons we use paper today, but they were also used for concealing the forbidden. These scrolls could harbor revelations made thousands of years ago, and we wouldn't even know it. But every now and then, we come across an ancient scroll, and the secrets they hold are priceless. What's up, guys? I'm Aiden, and here are the top 5 ancient scrolls that hide forbidden knowledge. Starting off at number 5, the Diary of Merer. This enigmatic document, etched onto ancient papyrus, is said to conceal the forbidden knowledge coveted by the ancient architects and engineers, the closely guarded secrets of how to construct the awe-inspiring pyramids of Egypt. The mystery of how the pyramids were built remains a topic of discussion between scientific communities and theorists alike. However, scientists have been investigating the specific scroll due to its potential to hold the answers to one of Earth's greatest mysteries. The Diary of Merer is a portal to an era long past, transporting readers back to the reign of Pharaoh Khufu, whose vision birthed the Great Pyramid of Giza. Merer, a trusted overseer of the construction project, meticulously chronicled the monumental endeavor over the course of his days. Yet, beneath the seemingly mundane descriptions of daily activities and logistics, the diary is believed to conceal the intricate techniques, engineering prowess, and masterful craftsmanship that enabled the seemingly impossible construction of these colossal structures. Sorry, alien enthusiasts, it looks like humans might have actually built the pyramids after all, but it might not be in the way that you think. Intriguingly, the Diary of Merer is no ordinary historical record. It is rumored to be a vessel for esoteric knowledge that remained forbidden for millennia. The ancient Egyptians, known for their penchant for safeguarding the arcane, are believed to have encoded within its passages the blueprints of pyramid construction. While the translations are unclear, the scroll is thought to hold the key to manipulating the forces of nature, utilizing celestial alignments, and harnessing the labor of countless workers in harmonious unison to erect these titanic monuments. Yes, that's right, you heard it here first, folks. The secrets to the pyramids may not lie in science, but in magic. As one delves into the cryptic prose of the diary, deciphering its hieroglyphic riddles become akin to unraveling the mysteries of the universe itself. Okay, I might be overselling it now, but the interpretations of the meticulously detailed descriptions of quarrying, transportation, and precision fitting seem to hold a deeper resonance, an encrypted language that could unveil the hidden secrets of ancient architectural brilliance. The scroll's contents are rumored to offer insights into the alignment of the pyramids with cosmic energies, lending credence to the belief that these structures were not merely tombs, but conduits of power and knowledge. Throughout history, the Diary of Merer has been sought by intrepid scholars and daring adventurers, each driven by an insatiable thirst for the ancient wisdom it supposedly contains. Yet, the wear and tear it's faced over the years has made the scroll remain an elusive enigma, its true depths hidden behind layers of symbolism and guarded by the passage of time. I guess only time will tell.
A gentleman named Chris Wojcik decides to come in on our WhatsApp line, and he's talking about what is humanity's best kept secret. Yes, we're talking about ancient scrolls that hide forbidden knowledge, but we're also sharing this with people from around the world who's watching the show. So let's look at what is humanity's best kept secret. Let's hope this relates to what we're talking about. He says it relates to everything that we are mentioning today. So he says that humanity's best kept secret is that everything that we do is completely made up. And now he says the ability to understand complex stories is the most important part of being a human being. He says money is a story we use to understand the allocation of resources, and country borders only exist between we drew them, and laws exist between we wrote them. So he says Bitcoin is a hell of a story, and he says my passion, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's a very sweaty story. But the words you're reading right now only make sense because you and I agreed to communicate through the English language today. He also says the English language only exists because a bunch of people decided to use it. And then he says when you realize that reality is entirely comprised of stories, it becomes a lot easier to exploit the rules of reality in your favor. He says life is a game and there are rules. He says but the rules are much less strict than you might think. He says life is a bunch of games and you're a character in it. He also says the way of looking at reality is very, very freeing, but it's also a bit anxiety inducing at first. He says there's really not a whole lot keeping this whole thing together, and he says humans might just be, well, highly advanced monkeys, but we're also monkeys that have come up with some pretty cool stuff. He also says being a person is cool, but it's not as serious as you think it is. He says relax a little bit. I've been focusing on making a focused effort to be present, not stressing over fictional stories I tell myself in my head. Very well done there. I think this was a great explanation of the secret to life. Thank you so much, Chris Wojcik. That I appreciate your content. Coming up next at number 4, the Copper Scroll.
Number 4, the Copper Scroll. In the shadows of antiquity, a remarkable relic lies concealed, the Copper Scroll, a cryptic manuscript that tantalizingly promises to reveal the locations of hidden treasures beyond imagination. Crafted on sheets of durable copper, this enigmatic scroll stands apart from its parchment counterparts, embodying the secret knowledge of untold wealth and long-lost mysteries. Unlike its literary counterparts, which recount stories and beliefs, the Copper Scroll dares to defy convention. Its contents read like a mysterious inventory, meticulously detailing the concealed caches of riches scattered across the ancient lands. Yet, this is no ordinary inventory. It is said to harbor the secrets of hoards amassed by ancient empires, treasures that have eluded the grasp of time and conquerors alike. The Copper Scroll is rumored to hold the key to a vast and unparalleled trove, thought to be the collective wealth of Jerusalem's sacred temple, a repository of gold, silver, and precious artifacts that once graced its hallowed halls. It describes riches that once adorned the sacred sanctuaries of Jerusalem, yet its significance transcends the confines of historical account. Many consider that the scroll is more than a mere inventory, but a guide to unlocking the vaults of forgotten empires, the treasures of distant kings, and the coveted possessions of ancient dynasties, the magnum opus of treasure hunting. However, it's not that easy to find the treasure. Adventurers and scholars alike have been drawn by the promise of unimaginable treasures, venturing into uncharted territories, guided solely by the secrets inscribed upon its surface. However, the scroll is written almost entirely in riddles, the likes of which are completely indecipherable, which you can thank the passage of time for, as the riddles often relate to old locations, references to events that, as far as we know, never happened, and even jokes that were probably super funny at the time, but just make no sense to us. Somehow, the original writer of the Copper Scroll, whether intentional or not, has fully encrypted the writing in a way that not one promised treasure has been found to this day. At this point, it's more likely to just randomly stumble upon the treasure than to find it by looking. What a sad, treasureless world we live in.
What are some of the darkest secrets of the world, ladies and gentlemen? Let's talk about that. Okay, so this message comes through from Manas Dash, who's also a follower and Reddit fan and follower. Alright, so let's talk about what are some of the darkest secrets of the world. Now, history is the winner's version of the truth. Let's just put it like that. Yeah, it's a nice way of putting it. History is the winner's version of the truth. Half of what we have been fed are lies. I believe so. Alright, let's look at number 2. People always find a way to prove their superiority, interspecies or intra. You decide on that one. He also says that beauty, this is at number 3, beauty or for that matter, wealth goes a long way. Cleopatra or Trump. Quite true. Coming in at number 4, those with power always find a way, meaning read ancient scripts, modern law, to justify their actions. And a child marriage, widow burning, untouchability, forced mutilation, you name it. He comes in at number 5 saying killing, torture, brutality always exist. They just change their form and meaning. He also says at number 6, much has been accomplished in the name of the king, in the name of God, old and new. Get it? Yeah. Alright, coming in at number 7, he's like, war is the only successful form of change, which is sad but true. And he says, number 8, advanced groups have always fooled and taken advantage of those below them. I also believe this is true. And coming in last but not least at number 9, he states to say, world ain't fair. I also agree with that. But hey, coming in at number 3 with Aiden Hansen in America, Mount Vesuvius, their scrolls.
Moving on to number 3, the Mount Vesuvius Scrolls. Found among the remains of the ancient Roman town of Herculaneum after the devastating eruption of Mount Vesuvius, these unassuming fragments of papyrus hold within their delicate fibers forbidden secrets that have been concealed for centuries, shrouded in enigma and whispered about only in hushed tones. These ashen scrolls were found many years ago, but were only recently read after advancements in X-ray technology allowed scientists to scan the ancient scrolls. I'm not nearly smart enough to explain the ins and outs of how the X-ray stuff works, but I'm sure one of you in the comments are. Deep within the Herculaneum scrolls lies an ancient secret that alludes to the existence of an advanced ancient civilization that had access to technology far before it was even invented. According to scientists, the scroll contains detailed descriptions, enigmatic diagrams, and intricate maps that reveal the existence of an advanced society that thrived in the shadows of history. This society was able to achieve feats that challenge our modern understanding of human achievement. If these designs are to be interpreted correctly, then the Romans were able to use crystals and gems to make elaborate light shows. Using a variety of crystals, they were able to make mesmerizing patterns. It is theorized that in Herculaneum, they made small light tunnels that would reflect light from nearby fireplaces and the sun in order to manipulate the light to create desired effects. Think stained glass meets disco ball. Archaeologists presume that the crystals were used for religious ceremonies, creating a dazzling spectrum of colors that would dance across the walls of ancient temples. The crystal's intricate design allowed it to capture and amplify light, transforming mundane spaces into awe-inspiring sanctuaries of illumination. Nowadays, we have screens, projectors, and LEDs, but with the existence of these light-reflecting crystals, it could imply that the Romans were far ahead of their time, just missing the resources to create technology at the same level as the modern day. With the early invention of things like aqueducts, which we still use today in some places, it's no surprise that back then, the Romans were innovating pretty damn hard. Too bad after the eruption of Mount Vesuvius, all existence of these weird light crystals seem to have disappeared from the face of the earth. But as we continue to search through these ancient scrolls, who knows what other forbidden pieces of information we might find.
Let's take a look at something called the Book of the Dead, right? Now, I'm sure you guys have heard it somewhere on any American movie that had mummies and stuff like that. So anyway, let's look at the Book of the Dead and the ancient secret and forbidden knowledge. If you manage to get a hold of this, I believe that this book is very, very expensive, especially if you're buying it off Amazon. Now, in the captivating world of Book of Dead, the story unfolds the mesmerizing backdrop of ancient Egypt, where the sands of time hold many secrets waiting to be unearthed. Now, at the heart of the supernatural thriller lies an enigmatic artifact, the rumored Book of Dead, which promises to actually hold the key to an extraordinary power, the power of necromancy. Now, our protagonist, Dr. Amelia Carter, right, is a brilliant and intrepid archaeologist driven by her insatiable curiosity and a passion for unlocking the mysteries of the past. She has spent her entire life studying ancient civilizations, but none have captivated her quite like Egypt. Now, drawn by the allure of its rich history and promise of untold secrets, she embarks on a perilous journey that will test not only her intellect but also her resilience and courage. Now, the quest for the Book of Dead is no ordinary archaeological expedition. Legends speak of a malevolent curse that surrounds the ancient text, designed to thwart any who dare to seek its power. Now, many have attempted to find this book, but none have succeeded, disappearing without a trace. Now, despite the warnings, Amelia is, undeterred, convinced that the knowledge hidden within the book could change the course of history and redefine humanity's understanding of life and death. Now, guided by the translations of ancient scrolls and hieroglyphics, Amelia begins her exploration, leading her deeper into the heart of Egypt's most mysterious and sacred sites. Now, along the way, she encounters a mix of allies and adversaries, fellow archaeologists with their own agendas, secretive cults who worship the ancient gods, and shadowy figures determined to use the book's power for their, sinister purposes. Now, as the layers of history are peeled back, the lines between myth and reality are blurred, leaving Amelia questioning her own beliefs and sanity. Now, she finds herself entangled in a web of prophecies and symbolism, struggling to distinguish between fact and fiction as she uncovers the true significance of the Book of Dead. Anyways, guys, coming back straight after the commercial break, we're going to go to number 2 with Aiden Hansen as we're still talking about the scrolls that hide forbidden knowledge when we come back. Welcome back, guys. If you just joined us, hello. Welcome to the show. You're currently streaming live with us on Atenville TV. And we're in Indonesia South still, by the way, just so you know. Alright, so we're talking about ancient scrolls that hide forbidden knowledge. Wisdom. Wouldn't you like to get your hands on that? I mean, to actually enjoy life or actually find out the secret to having this beautiful, positive life. You know what I mean? Alright, so we've got Aiden Hansen still standing by and helping us out all the way from America. He's coming in at number 2 with the New Jerusalem Scrolls.
Next, at number 2, the New Jerusalem Scrolls. The New Jerusalem Scrolls are a cryptic revelation of a future yet to come, an unsettling glimpse into a world gripped by chaos and upheaval. Unlike many other scrolls found alongside these scrolls, it speaks of a dark future outside of a religious context, which to scientific communities increases its validity. The scrolls recount a dark narrative of apocalyptic visions, where skies are rent asunder by celestial upheavals and the very fabric of reality is torn asunder. Within these parchment confines, cataclysmic events unfurl, painting a portrait of a world descending into madness, where civilizations crumble and the boundaries between life and death blur into a nightmarish scenario. Whispers among those who dare to decipher the scrolls hint at the emergence of a blinding dawn, a moniker that evokes the blinding brilliance of flame, or as modern interpretations go, detonated nuclear warheads and the dawn of an era consumed by the fires of devastation. As these ominous passages are carefully examined, a nightmarish panorama emerges. The charred remnants of civilization, the echoes of cries lost in the nuclear winds, and the haunting specter of irradiated landscapes where life struggles to endure. The scroll's apocalyptic visions offer a stark reminder of the unfathomable consequences of war, a warning from the past that resonates ominously with our present reality. Within the scroll's haunting narrative, a city known as New Jerusalem arises, a last bastion of hope amidst a wasteland. Yet, even this sanctuary is not immune to the horrors of nuclear annihilation. Its very foundations are shaken by the cataclysmic forces that have ravaged the world. The New Jerusalem becomes a grim symbol of the resilience of the human spirit, a testament to the tenacity of survival amid the ruins of a world shattered by its own hubris. Of course, these are just interpretations of the text, as the very idea of nuclear radiation and weapons did not exist at the time. But the way it outlines hellfire caused by war is just too similar to a nuclear fallout for us to ignore. Let's just hope this prophecy doesn't come true anytime soon.
Let's take a look at Dead Sea Scrolls, right? Now, Dead Sea Scrolls are ancient, mostly Hebrew, right? And manuscripts, well, we can talk about of leather, of papyrus, and copper. Now, this was first found in 1947 on the northwestern shore of the Dead Sea. The discovery of the Dead Sea Scrolls is among the more important finds in the history of the modern archaeology. Now, study of the scrolls has enabled scholars to push back the date of a stabilized Hebrew Bible to know that, to know later that 70 CE, to help them actually reconstruct the history of Palestine from the 4th century BCE to 135 CE. Alright, and to cast new light on the emergence of Christianity, by the way. This affects Christianity and of rabbinic, meaning Judaism, and on the relationship between early Christian and Jewish religious traditions. And to hide this was actually quite sad because it will affect Christians and Jewish people quite badly. But anyway, if you look at the discovery and the description, ladies and gentlemen, the Dead Sea Scrolls come from various sites and dates from the 3rd century BCE to the 2nd century CE. Now, the term usually refers more specifically to manuscripts found in 11 caves near the reigns of the Quran. Now, which most scholars think was the home of the community that owned the scrolls, but no. The relevant period of the occupation of the site runs from c. 100 to c. 68 BCE. That's quite some time ago. And these scrolls themselves nearly, they all backdate to, from the 3rd to the 1st century BCE. So the 15,000 fragments, which most of which are tiny, represent the remains of 800 to 900 original manuscripts. And they are, conventionally labeled by the cave number and the first letter or letters of the Hebrew title. Quite interesting. Yeah, but I wanted to share with you we should do a whole show on this. It will be quite fun. If you look at it, the Quran, the Milhama, the Hebrew word for war is also explained in this. They also they continue to explain to us, there are documents out there that were actually recovered by the Jordan wilderness from the 5 principal sites. And this would be a brilliant show to actually discuss all of this. But yeah, it's amazing how you can see that people have actually hidden certain certain tablets or certain scrolls so that they could not have religion altered. But I think it would be best, because then you would know if you're doing the right thing and if this was actually sent down by the gods and stuff like that. But it would be nice to do the right thing and to do the original thing in order to live your life better. Coming in at number 1, the Book of the Dead.
It wouldn't be a list about scrolls without it. At number 1, the Book of the Dead. Now, I know it's called the Book of the Dead, but it's written on papyrus, so it is in fact a scroll. Also known as the Necronomicon, the Book of the Dead is a shadowy and elusive scroll that transcends the boundaries of earthly knowledge. This forbidden grimoire, said to be of ancient origin, is rumored to house secrets so arcane and perilous that mere mortals are warned to keep their distance, a repository of dark wisdom that beckons with a seductive yet ominous allure. Within its ink-stained pages, the Necronomicon is said to chronicle rituals, incantations, and otherworldly knowledge that defy comprehension. It delves into forbidden realms of existence, chronicling interaction with cosmic entities and malevolent deities that inhabit the murky abyss beyond the veil of reality. Whispers among those who dare to speak its name hint at spells that can summon these eldritch forces, granting the practitioner power beyond measure, but at an unfathomable cost. The Book of the Dead is said to be an exploration of life's most profound mysteries, an exploration that ventures beyond the realm of the living and into the domain of the deceased. It guides the reader through the perilous journey of the afterlife, providing instructions on navigating treacherous landscapes and encountering supernatural beings. Yet, its true nature remains shrouded in ambiguity, with some accounts suggesting that the Necronomicon serves as a doorway to realms of existence that were never meant to be known by human consciousness. The Necronomicon's forbidden secrets include descriptions of rituals that promise to unlock the gates of other dimensions, granting access to forbidden realms inhabited by entities that defy comprehension. The book is rumored to contain cosmic truths that challenge the very fabric of reality, revealing the insignificance of humanity in the grand tapestry of existence. Its pages allegedly harbor the means to awaken dormant forces and unleash unspeakable chaos upon the world. The Book of the Dead, or Necronomicon, has been the subject of debate and fascination for generations. Some dismiss it as a work of fiction, while others believe that the text holds a glimmer of truth, a portal to a realm of forbidden knowledge that lies hidden from the prying eyes of the rational world. Whether a mere legend or a genuine grimoire of the occult, the Necronomicon remains a testament to humanity's eternal quest to pierce the veil of the unknown, even at the risk of forces beyond mortal comprehension. I'd keep away from it though, personally. Anyway guys, that's it for this top 5 list. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Thank you so much, Aiden Hansen from America. I love the way that you guys deliver everything in a scary form. Alright, well, mostly I like this channel, this Atomville TV channel, because we educate about things that people don't really usually talk about. I mean, hey, which one of your friends actually one day said, hey, let's talk about, have you heard of the Book of the Dead? Like, really? Yes, this book is real. I wish that everybody would just release their secrets to the world. Why should it not be a secret? So we all, as humanity, can live better lives. But then again, you get humanity who is very greedy for power, for wisdom, for knowledge, and then sometimes things like that can fall into the wrong hands, and then you'll notice that, yeah, some people just want it for self-gain. Okay, now I totally get it. I convinced myself. But if there are different things, like just the secrets to finding happiness, the secrets to finding, maybe there's ways to have good health. Never mind just eating properly. That's what we all know now. But honestly speaking, there are secrets to living life comfortably and living it the simple way, but enjoying it as if you were a millionaire. Yeah, I would love to see that myself. Alright guys, let's take a very, very quick break, and we've got music entertainment coming up to keep you lively and vibey on a Wednesday morning. Welcome back, straight after this.
You can do anything. All you need is determination. And a fresh pair of these nullies. But what's the point of looking like Injay Game if all your money's on your feet and your dreams go up in flames? In this world of doing it for a gram, do you want a bank that takes your money, or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, you crack of daughters. We're currently streaming live in the Nation South on Atomville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn show with myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. And if you want to interact with us in studio today, please do so by commenting at the bottom of the screen, or you could use the bottom right of your screen and hashtag yourself anonymous before sending us concept. Alright, I'd like to just apologize and again excuse me for my bad vocals and the way I sound, as I'm extremely sick. Yeah, I've got a bit of a flu in studio, but yeah, it's okay. I'm here for you guys. Alright, so if you're looking for great entertainment today, this is the right place to be for... Now, everybody knows Christina Aguilera, right? And you know the song called Loyal, Brave, True from Milan, the movie, the anime rather. Alright, so today it's been covered by Crystal Emiliani from Italy. Let's check it out.
Is now freedom over my shoulder. I see a clear view of my family. Reason I'm waiting, everything to lose. Should I ask myself in water what the warrior would do? Tell me. Easy when it takes bravery. I am my tiger's fool. Out in the open, no one to save me. The kindest always whispers a groove. Should I ask myself in wonder what the warrior would do? Tell me. Cold is the morning, warm is the dream, chasing the answers till I can sleep. Will I be stronger or will I be weak? Will you know with me? Who am I without my armor? Standing near my father's shoes. All I know is that it's honor to be loyal, brave, and true.
Beautiful performance by Crystal Emiliani, as she always impresses us every day. All the way from Italy, guys. Now, all you people who are fans and big fans of anime and Milan, I'm sure you enjoyed that song, yeah? Alright, so coming up next to keep you well entertained. Okay, wait. Stay where you are. I just want to ask you guys, did you realize what time of the year it is? Oh my god, guys, it is August already. Next month, oh my god, I just have to share with you, it's my birthday. On payday, 24th September, just saying. I wanted it, but I'm just saying. I was hoping that, things would get better as, we turn up the heat in our weather. I was like, oh my god, now I've got the flu. They were so sad, changing from one temperature to another. And then I thought I did so well throughout the entire weekend. I was like, yay! And then I was like, now I gotta drink better and now I look like this. Alright, stay tuned as we got lots coming up. We got the Pink Panthers when we come back straight after the commercial break.
The rich taste that says you've arrived. Uyingakar. Living a life of illusion. Leaving your finances on the rocks. In this world of Bazotina Bantu, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, guys. It's still a wacky Wednesday. It's still a beautiful morning, and it's still the Crack of Dawn show on Attenville TV, everybody. Alright, for those of you who want to become TV presenters, remember we're a non-profit company, and if you are residing on the south of Johannesburg or close to Lenasia South rather, please drop us a WhatsApp or drop us a message at the bottom of the screen letting us know that you have some free time in the morning and you are available between 9 and 10 a.m. It'll be cool. And remember, there's a lot behind the non-profit company. Yes, you're doing this for fun, but there's a lot of benefits if you work for this company. So let us know if you want to join the team. Yeah. Alright, coming up next, Pink Panther's Angel from Barbie, the album covered by Lonely Hearts from Texas, USA.
Baby, tell me all the details of tomorrow. Barbie, my baby's hands, they grip my fingers when they're cold. She could be the one to make me never freeze again, because no one's as romantic as her. I want you to know.
Everyone told me life was hard, but it's a piece of cake. Even if Barbie hasn't answered in a couple days, you won't check your phone, so you can't tell me you're okay, because Barbie, my baby, did it always have to run this way. 'Cause one day my baby just went away. My angel, you would haunt me now that you're away. My angel, my angel. Yeah, yeah. Everyone told me life was hard, but it's a piece of cake. Even if Barbie has it answered in a couple days, you won't check your phone, so you can't tell me you're okay, because Barbie, my baby, did it always have to end this way. 'Cause one day my baby just went away. She went away. She went away. My angel, you would haunt me now that you're away. My angel, my angel. My angel.
I've been just informed that was the Ken version of, Barbie and Ken, yeah. So that was a Ken version coming through, guys. And for those of you who don't know these artists, I didn't know them myself, but they are actually called Lonely Hearts from Texas, USA. A very, 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 very big thank you to them for sending in through their content and helping us with the show. We got Nishi Heeralal coming in on YouTube. Morning, Nishi! Morning, honey! Morning, Ma. Alright, guys, just forgive me that I sound so sick today, but anyway, we are showcasing hot talent right here on Attenville TV! Oh yeah. Alright, did you know that there's a couple of fun facts this morning I wanted to share with you. Nishi Heeralal, if you're still watching, I want to share this with you. Did you know, I know you wear lipstick, right? So did you know most lipstick contains fish scales? Now you know what you got in your mouth every day. Okay, most of the lipsticks made are the byproducts of fish scales, and they're actually called pearl essence. So if you check the ingredients of your lipstick, it will say pearl essence, does it? And nobody knows what that is. Until now, I just realized that is actually fish scales. And if you look at it, that's quite gross because it's on your mouth the whole day. Alright, another fun fact coming up. The cigarette lighter was invented before the matches. Did you know that? Yeah. In the 6th century, lighters were nothing more than just converted pistols. I mean, seriously, it was not until 1823 a German chemist named Johann Wolfgang Duberer, please excuse me for butchering the name, is actually credited as the first person to invent the lighter. Alright, so Nishi Heeralal coming in on YouTube saying, that is why I use pet-friendly lipstick. No, but see, look, I'm not trying to make you feel bad or insult you. I'm being serious. Almost every lipstick has the thing called, I told you, Pearl Essence. It's in every lipstick that I've come across. I've come across a lot of products, especially the one that you can buy from Clicks and Discount, that stay one. Yeah, especially the brown one, Nishi, the one you got me. It says Pearl Essence on it, so that means there's fish scales in there. Get it out of my head, get it out of my head. There's a lot of things we don't know, and today's show was actually dedicated to things we don't know. I mean, it was actually called Scrolls That Hide Forbidden Knowledge. I'm telling you, if we had these scrolls, we will all be happier people and live such simple lives, yeah? Let's take a quick break. When we come back, more entertainment for you guys. Welcome back, you crocodiles! Whoop, 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 whoop. I love that sound, sorry. Welcome back, guys. You are currently streaming live with us in Indonesia South on Attenville TV. This is the Crack of Dawn Show. With myself, Kimera, Heeralal, as your host. If you want to join the conversation and interact with us in studio today, you're welcome to do so by commenting at the bottom of the screen right there. Or you can hashtag it anonymous and use our WhatsApp line right there throughout the entire show. Okay, the WhatsApp line will be showing in a couple of seconds. Yeah, 074-660-5829. Alright, so before we get to our entertainment, here's another fun fact for you this morning. Okay, so Argentina produced the first animated feature film ever, if you didn't know. Not Hollywood, Argentina. Okay, so even if you are well versed in Disney history, such as I, okay, you might suppose that White Snow, or should I say Snow White, you know the show, right? You know the story of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs? Yeah, so you might suppose that Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, a 1937 Walt Disney production, holds the distinction of being the first animated feature film. However, Argentina produced a full-length animated feature film 20 years earlier than that. So according to the Guinness Book of World Records, i.e. El Apostol, a political satire, had a running off period of 70 minutes and was composed of 58,000 drawings. Just so you know, it wasn't Snow White. That saddens me a little bit. I thought that was the first. Anyways, guys, coming up next, everybody knows Britney Spears' Toxic. You're toxic and stepping on. Okay, let me leave it to the pros. Coming up, covering Britney Spears' Toxic today is covered by Marcella from the Netherlands.
Baby, can't you see I'm calling late? A guy like you should wear a warning. It's dangerous, I'm falling late. There's no escape, I can't wait. I need a hit, baby, give me it. You're dangerous, I'm loving it. Too high, can't come down. Losing my head, spinning round and round. Do you feel me now? With the taste of your lips, I'm on a ride. You're toxic, I'm slipping under. Taste of your poison paradise. I'm addicted to you, don't you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do, don't you know that you're toxic? It's getting late to give you up. I took a sip from my devil's cup. Slowly, it's taking over me. Too high, can't come you know that you're toxic? And I love what you do. Don't you know that you're intoxicate me now with your loving now? I think I'm ready now. I think I'm ready now. Intoxicate me now. Oh, with your loving now. I think I'm ready now.
Britney Spears' Toxic being covered by Marcella from Netherlands this morning. A beautiful performance, acoustic, baby. She made that song somehow better, don't you think so? I never used to like that song. It was nah, Britney Spears, girl, you had your time. Let's take a quick break. When we come back, we got Auntie Sheila from Durban standing by to make you laugh when we come back.
The ultimate accessory, the latest shiny thing, mesmerized. Trying to keep up, but never getting ahead in an endless cycle of spending. In this world of constant upgrades, do you want a bank that takes your money or a bank that takes your money seriously?
Welcome back, guys. Okay, for those of you who just joined us, you are extremely late and I'm extremely angry. No, it's fine. You can click on the link again and watch the show from the beginning and enjoy all of our, well, we got Racket Simpsons prank every morning, and we also got a bit of an educational part where we're talking about ancient scrolls that actually are hidden and forbidden knowledge that you might want to know about. And we, you know what I like about the Crack of Dawn show? We teach you about things no one bothers to educate you on. So if you want to watch the show again, you can click on the link straight after the show and watch it from the beginning. Alright guys, as you know, as promised, Auntie Sheila from Durban, everybody. Yeah. Now Auntie Sheila is a very beautiful person. I must tell you, we all know that he's a guy, right? And we all know that he has beautiful features because he wears his makeup better than I do. I mean, he's so beautifully dressed in saris, draped with beautiful saris, makeup, you name it. He makes both a hot man and a beautiful woman. So I think that takes talent. Alright guys, coming up next to keep you well entertained and laughing this morning, stand-up comedian Auntie Sheila. Leave the fork and knife. I use my hands.
Hey, welcome, darling. How are you? It's Auntie Sheila here. I went with my daughter-in-law's house the other day, right? And you know, it's so beautiful the way things are, how we evolve, you know, we're evolving with the evolution and how we're getting modern. So anyway, I went to the table, right? Then I'm sitting at the table. Now, you know, in our days, darling, where I put fork and knife on the table. Oh, I'm saying, hey, when we bringing the curry out, hey, I set the table full. She's saying, what do you mean you set the table full? I said, no, I put the plates, I put the cups and sauces. She said, and where the fork and knife? Oh, you darling, you know, nowadays I never said fork and knife because we should use our hand. Now we'll eat. I'm telling her, I must eat egg curry with fork and knife. I must eat the jawbone with fork and knife. I must grind the chicken bone with the fork and knife, darling. I must eat my boti curry with the fork and knife, darling. I must eat my neck and giblets with the fork and knife, darling. I must put my hand there and twist and make that ball and put it in my mouth. How tasty. Hey, but you know, darling, I tell you, you know, those were the days where the mother will feed the children with the hand. You know, mothers, hand food is the tastiest food. You know, me, uncle, the other day, we went to the restaurant too. He said, see, we ordered, wait, I must tell the story. We went to one fancy place, right? Nice, fancy place. Uncle call it fine dining. I don't know why, but the fine dining, one, the food is not too tasty in the fine dining. And two, fine dining, it's called small dining because they give you little food. And you can see my size. I'm a big eater. One thing, uncle know to arc and eat. Yama. Then anyway, we went to it. We ordered a fancy bunny chow. That bunny chow looks like one. I don't know what, so stylish. It came with different. Uncle eating with the fork and knife. I put the fork and knife down. No, I attacked it with my hand. I was chewing. Oh, so tasty. At the end of it, I saw Uncle struggling. I said, yeah, what you putting show with your fork and knife? Yeah, you see me, how I ate it. Best taste, you know, how I chewed my bones, ate my bread, put my salad, everything. Yeah, why? That's my culture. I eat with my hand, darling. I'm not ashamed. I can be in a fancy place too. I like to chow with the hand, darling. Hey, you know, rombo, I can have must lick their fingers and say, hey darling, anyway, I'll talk to you later. Okay, vanakkam.
Sheila, thank you so much. You know what? I don't know if you ever tried eating pizza or a burger with a fork and knife. It doesn't taste the same. I don't know about you, but it doesn't taste the same. I did try it, not because I wanted to be Miss Ladida. No. You know, sometimes when you're out, you got no place to wash your hands, and then yes, some sweet person may come around bringing lunch, and you in the middle of nowhere, as I used to work in production in the Bundus, and you'll find somebody bringing such lacquer food, either pizza or burgers, and you know, like catering for your whole crew, and there's no way to really wash your hands, and you know, yeah, you've got water you can rinse, but I mean, you'd rather just take a fork and knife, especially if it's there, and use it. And I won't lie to you, food tastes better with your hand. I'm not gonna lie to you, it does. And Sheila, I agree with you 110% there. Alright guys, as we come towards the end of the show, I just want to tell everybody happy birthday. If you're celebrating a birthday, I forgot to do this today. Happy birthday. Excuse me. Happy birthday if you're celebrating a birthday today. May you see many, many more. If you are celebrating an anniversary or celebrating anything exciting or meaningful in your life, congratulations to you. Attenville TV and I are very happy for you and we're proud of you. Yeah. Alright, I know there are a lot of people writing exams and doing their modules, and I'd like to give a shout out to my friend Hannah in Bora Bora. Hannah, all the best for all of your work and assignments, doll. I know you can't chat or to spend time with me as you are very busy, so I'll probably see you on the flip side. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, for those of you who want to give your shout outs, who want to give your music videos, who bakes and cooks, remember we are a non-profit company. If you want to come and cook in the studio and do it live on air, you know what, to just spice up the show a little bit, you know? Literally spice up the show. So if you want to join us, join this team. As you know what, I'm going to be honest with you, I think I've got an awesome personality, but I would like for somebody else to sit right next to me. Whether you're quiet, whether you're humbled, whether you're a mad sack of, you know, crazy, it's fine. I need a partner that is residing in Malaysia South. I'm looking for a partner. Please do join us if you are close by. If it's not going to be too much for petrol, or if you want to walk, you can walk, it's fine. You know, this is a non-profit company. It's a small station. It's a small channel growing. And if you want to be a part of this, I don't mind. And yeah, when you come through, we're going to share with you what exactly it is we do here on Attenville TV. It's going to be fun. Alright, let's take a quick look at our fun facts now. Did you know the earth contains enough gold to cover it? Never mind, let me read my thoughts in my head. Now they say, as it turns out, our planet actually contains a sizable amount of gold, and the Earth's core contains 99% of the precious metal, which is enough to cover the entire planet's surface in a 1.5 feet of gold. Yeah. Alright, did you know 7,641 islands make up the Philippines? Now, a group of islands, especially 7,641 islands, make up the archipelago that is the Philippines, and many sandbars and other landforms that appear at low tide, numbering in the thousands and are not included in that estimate. Did you know that Texas is where German chocolate cake was originated? I think I've done this one before. Now, the German in German chocolate cake is an American man, actually, for those of you who didn't know, and not a member of the European Union. Alright guys, that's all the time we have for today. Well, let me just say to you guys, I love you guys. Have a blessed, it is midweek, right? I wish it was a midweek, must be. Yeah, but anyway, guys, we gotta go, and we're gonna do this again tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't be late tomorrow. We start at 9 a.m. in the morning. Yeah, well, for myself, Kimera, Heeralal, have a blessed day. Bye-bye for now.